All right, so you list your car online, whether it's Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and now you got a potential buyer. How do you know you're not gonna get scammed? In this video, we're gonna show you a couple things you can do so that doesn't happen to you. Now, this is one of the first things I would look for. Does this guy have a new Facebook account? So throughout the transaction, you probably should have been paying attention to this. Like, his Facebook account, does it have any Facebook friends? Was that account just created a couple days, a couple weeks, couple months? Because if it's a new account, that should throw up a red flag, right? You guys want to double check that. That's the first thing I would check. All right, another thing that should throw up a red flag is, are they willing to buy the car and they have never seen the car? So that should definitely throw up a red flag. Nobody want to buy something that expensive and they never seen it. And if they do, they're crazy. But for you want to make sure that you are on guard when it comes to that. I'm not saying that, it's not legit, but you just want to make sure you're on guard. Next is, how are they going to pay for the car? So are they going to pay you cash? They're going to give you a personal check. They're going to give you a cashier's check. They're going to pay a wire transfer, money order. That's something you want to figure out how they're going to pay you. Now, cash is king, right? So one of the best ways for you to receive money is cash. But receiving cash can sometimes be dangerous. So what do you want to do? Always make sure you have somebody with you. Some people say go to a police station, go to the library, but I would suggest going to the bank. Why? Well, let's say you go to, a library or something, and that person have somebody outside willing to follow you to take that money back from you. So you basically gave them the car, and now, somebody stole that money from you, and you don't even know that this person is connected. So that person have your car because they're gonna say, well, they already paid you, right? So, but they're the only one that know that you have this money. So I wouldn't go that route. I would go to the bank. And so why is that? Well, if you're at the bank can also check to see if the cash is real, and then you can deposit it in your account. So you want to go to your bank, right? And so there you can sit down, you can finish the transaction, you can do all of that stuff. And that's probably one of the best ways. And of course, make sure you have somebody there with you. You don't want to do it by yourself. You don't want to go by yourself. Personal check. Have you guys seen the video I did with my friend that almost got scammed? Yeah, well, go check that video out, because somebody tried to do that to him with a personal check and he almost got scammed. I'm actually going to leave that video probably in the description or the comments, so you can check that out. But personal check's okay also, but what you want to do, you don't want to give them the car and you don't want to give them the title to that vehicle until the personal check's clear. And that normally take anywhere from 9 to probably 15 days. So you want to wait until that check is clear, and then you can tell that person, schedule it for them to come back and give them the car. I would say the same thing goes for a cashier's check. With a cashier's check, if you meet them at their bank and the bank actually write that cashier's check in front of you, then that's okay, right? So meet them at their bank. If they want to give you a cashier's check, go to their bank and then just have their bank give you that cashier's check right there. And then at least you know that the funds were good, and that's why they give them that. Now, if you guys can think of anything else that I might have missed, if one of y'all got scammed and there's something that you can think of for us to avoid getting scammed, you can drop it in the comments. And so that way we can educate ourselves and know how to not get scammed.